and I'm going to learn about what I had to do to get to million to billion structure. And I can help every one of you. And someone said, hey, from 12 hours ago, fantastic. I got to that 10,000 followers. Now we got to get 100,000. Is that okay? Hey, I'm having fun the last 6 weeks on TikTok. It's been a blast. Why? I get to talk to you. I get to change lives like I've always done. Okay. Now, tab and pin time. Top of the tablet, write down today's date. We have a problem. It's 2025. One more day and it's over. Now, think about it. What should you do today before the day's end or tomorrow? Corporation, profit, and nonprofit. You don't have it? I'm going to say you blew it. Structure is what? Structure is the key. Structure is the finance. Structure builds dreams. The word structure comes up a lot of times. So let's understand something. If you have the right structure, you can get the credit and finance the business. 97% of businesses fail. Why? They didn't have the structure. And then they stole money from their family and kind of screwed it up. We're going to learn rules and tools today. We're going to write an example of a blueprint for you. A blueprint. And the main thing is blueprint in your life. When I created the blueprint of success about 35 years ago, all right, it's very simple. I own the rights to it. And all I do is my info commercials, my TV shows, and everything else. Some of you don't know me yet, but you're going to get to know me. I'm going to tell it like it is, and I'm kind of blunt. I tell it basically you're going to do this or that. I don't give you a choice. You can think about this. No. I don't get you to think. There's only one way. My way. You had your chance. You had your chance. You see, you're 35 to 75 years old, most of you. You're disappointed. You knocked yourself down. You let a friend and family member kind of rip you off. That kind of sucks. So they're going to show you a picture. Here we get started in this power slide. It's very simple. What do we get to do? Simple. Last 2 business days. Timing is what's crucial. You see, what happens is today, if I was born today, it's my birthday. If a corporation's filed today, it's its birthday. Division filed, it's its birth date. You see, the greatest thing next year is you can say as a Thursday, it's on its second year. It's on its second year. How important is that? It's crucial. You see, let's say we picked a nonprofit corporation today, okay? Nonprofit has the ability to get a 501c3 exemption. Now, I'm not here to be an attorney, but this is the golden ticket. What does it mean? Last year, I had a bunch of people did it at the last minute like you today. So what did we do? Last year, December 29th, 2024, they filed their articles of nonprofit. Now, they didn't bother to do anything for a while. That's okay. All right, I helped them get their exemption and got basically this year on 10/6/2025. That is a federal exemption of 501c3 exemption. You see, if you needed a raise or want to get basically a better paycheck, have a nonprofit. They give you grant money up to $100,000 a month, if not more. The grant money next year is going to be in the billions. We're living older. The president's going to give a lot of money for what? Elderly care, hospice house, and even homeless. So what do we get to do? If they backdate, listen carefully, they backdate the exemption. If you did it today, or tomorrow, nonprofit organization, you file the thing and you're done. And what happens? Even if you take your sweet little time and next year you get the exemption, they're going to backdate it for you anyway. See, your problem today is you. Most of you have a corporation. I got an LLC, Ray. I got to get 3 more. That's called a circus. You have a lot of clowns online going blah, 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 blah. Reality is I don't want you to have 3 more. I want you to listen very carefully. I want you to learn and understand how to get through the process to get you where you want to go. Your problem has always been you, and we're going to show you that and prove that too as we play this game to win. Nonprofit exemption. That's grant money up to $100,000. Grants next year for city, state, and federal grants. I want to make sure you incorporate the previous year. That's what you're doing now. If profit corporation or LLC, whatever you want to call it, today is filed today or tomorrow, next year you can say it's on its second year, especially when you go to the bank. These are crucial things to understand how to play. So we go through this. What we're going to do and show you up on the screen right next is very simple. On the screen, you're going to see something. That's going to be your future. I would like you to write down 2026. Your future is 2026, okay? I believe you've screwed up, okay? I believe most of you have screwed up, okay? I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to get to millionaire status. Then I'd like to show you to get to $100,000 a month, then basically 5 million, 10 million, if not more. Now, you might want to just take a little picture of something in your mind. Take a picture of that screen right there. I've done auto income for basically since 1987. I bought my first Jack in the Box through corporate structure when I was 19. You see, what you do is you drive by your opportunity every day. You don't even pay attention. It's an opportunity. Why don't you own the Wendy's restaurant? What's wrong with you? I don't understand. All right. Oh, I can't afford it. It's $1 million. Well, let's see. If you and I partner up with 9 other people, 10 people, 8 people, and we use what's called basically checkbook money, you'll be able to put some in an escrow. See, your biggest problem has been you not learning how to play the game to win. This is your 2026, okay? We're going to go to the board. You ready to go? You're going to write. I need you to write, okay? Let's say here today, you're going to say, I have an LLC. Fantastic. A limited liability company, which actually is a corporation. There are 9 types of LLCs. What kind do you have? You have an LLP, okay? You have a C Corp. You have an S Corp. You have a nonprofit corp. You have a PC, professional corp. So here's the type of corporations or entities you can have. Let's go here and draw a square. We're going to write down the word banks now. Banks. Banks are bankrupting, all right, 22,000 locations between now and tomorrow. Bankrupting. They have a line of defense. This is 1984 structure, by the way. Banks don't change their structure, neither cities or grocery stores. The reality is what you're listening to online today, I call it a circus. A lot of clowns going blah, 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 blah. Right? It makes no sense. But you get to learn and listen from me if you'd like to. I got my first $1 million structure. As a kid, I wrote my first series and going out there called Winning the Game of Business. I released the first version of this in 1976 while I'm driving a Lamborghini going to East Coast College part-time. I got $1 million in the bank. I was 16. What were you doing? 16, okay? So the blah, blah, blah today is very simple, okay? In school, I got basically told I was basically dumb because I could write with both hands and talk at the same time, and I rhyme all the time. They didn't realize I have recall on most things anyway. See, I just thought the teachers were kind of slow and dumb. That's just my opinion. So today, we're going to teach you to play the game. You're going to learn to be winning the game of business, period. So understand, we're going to go over here now. You ready? What you need to do is write down SS5. SS5 equals SSN, okay? That's what I need you to write down. You filled out that form when you were 14 to 16. If not, mommy did it because you were born in 71 on, okay? In 1971, Nixon took the gold standard out. See, you're wanting a bunch of this right here. It hasn't been money since 71, by the way. If you don't know that, it's a Federal Reserve note. It's called a legal tender. If we pay attention today, it's very simple. Now you're going to write down this equals, okay, 1040 tax return. 1040. See, your biggest problem is your lack of knowledge is why you basically do dumb things. All right, none of you are dumb. Some of you are freaking lazy, but that's beside the point. I'm just going to tell you the truth. If you want to get there, listen and learn, okay? Now, you need a paycheck. Do you need $64.20, okay? Or do you need $10,000? Do not just say the number because you want it, okay? You want it? No. What do you take to pay your bills? See, if you went down to reality lane, and understand how to play, you get to win. Even when you lose, you get to win too. So I want you to pay very much attention. I was 14 years old, told to go get an SSN. I went to the Social Administration Department. They said, get the form on the counter, go over here, go over here, go over here. I'm about to go, ba, ba, I'm a duck, I'm a sheep, quack, quack, quack. Went to the counter. Ma'am, are you the IRS? That's what I asked her. Huh? Are you the IRS? Huh? You see the corner, ma'am, it says SS5 in the corner, right there, right there, right there. The SS5 form belongs to the IRS, by the way. Like, oh. By the time she couldn't answer any intelligent question, she brought her supervisor over, and he said, what's the problem here? Okay, simple. Are you the IRS? It's a basic question. Why am I doing this form, SS5 or SSN? I just wanted an intelligent answer. By the time he couldn't answer questions as well, Social Administration Department, he says, because you have to. What kind of crap is you have to? Your problem is you realize a couple of things, but you don't realize enough pieces. You have not connected your dots. And listening to the circus out there, you listen to all the clowns going blah, 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 blah. You need 3 LLCs. You got to hide in one. You got a private trust, a secret trust. Peekaboo. BS is BS. It's a joke. It's ridiculous. I've never seen so much dumb in my life. Dumb. But that's just my opinion. The circus and the clowns out there. So today we're going to make it real. Is that okay? Let's understand something. Your paycheck is taxed before you get the check. Let's write it down. Let's understand what this means. Okay? You are taxed on your paycheck. Okay? You're trying to learn what's called tax balancing, and your problem is you're dealing with a bunch of ding-dongs. Okay? A bunch of clowns. So, tax balancing. So we understand this is the IRS. They're in charge. IRS is in charge, period. Okay? You will pay tax, period. You live in the United States of America. You're paying tax. Okay? But again, you should pay as much tax as you have to. Your paycheck is taxed. 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 Get it through your head. The moment you got your first paycheck years ago, where's my money? I barely work, but I want to get paid because I screwed up anyway. 80% of the people you hire suck. 80% of employees you ever hire are the worst people in the world. They milk their job, they screw up, and they rip you off. They flat out suck. The 20% are good. You keep the good ones, okay? We got the 20%, but it took 2 years after a pandemic to get the 20%. We hire a lousy employee, these employees will push them out. Why? Because they want their raises. They want their bonuses. They want to make sure they don't have lazy next to them. So 80% of those people in this world today are lazy and they suck. 20% are great, fantastic. Your paycheck is taxed. 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 All right, before you get the leftover. You went to the employer, where's my money? The employer told you flat out, okay? You pay tax before you get your check. You pay tax. They get their cut before you get the leftover. They get their cut, you get the leftover, and then everything you touch is taxed again and again because you did it in the first place. You didn't realize what you're doing. You fill out an SS5 form for SSN and 1040 tax return. That paycheck, whatever you need today, is taxed, period. Your choice is very simple, okay? But we should pay as much tax as we have to. So this is you now, okay? You trying to do tax balancing with the IRS. Listening to a bunch of what I call circus clowns, going out there going blah, 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 blah all the time. I call them circus clowns, and that's what you get to do as we play this game to win. So what do we understand? Your paycheck is taxed. Now, if you are you, we're going to write down you right here, okay? Or you're going to write down, if you have a spouse, another you. Let's circle you and you become one, okay? One. So understand something. I say family. First I say God, family, money. God, family, money. That's what I can tell everybody. God, family, money, okay? My wife and I got married. We became one. God created basically Adam and Eve became one. So when I say family, it means family, period. As a man, I'm supposed to be a man to take care of family, take care of me, take care of the kids. The reality, that's my job. Simple. So when I say God, family, and money, it means family is all one. Got it so far? So here we have a problem, okay? All right, when you got married, your biggest problem is now you have a marriage penalty. You pay more tax because you're married. Congratulations. You became one. You could have had 3 divisions of you, 3 of you, okay? So let's understand something today. 3 divisions of you. So I'd like to see you get 3 chances to try, okay? How do we get something back from our paycheck? How do we get something back because our paycheck is taxed and we get the leftover? Now, I'm going to go against what I hear on the circus out there and the clowns out there every day. You shouldn't buy a house. It's a bad investment. The one that says it the most owns 2 houses, $50 million. He says they're paid for. And it says, well, you've wasted $100 billion. You could have turned that into another $1 billion and you pissed it away. My point is very simple. I don't agree what he says every day anyway. So our choices are very simple as we play this game to win. Let's understand, to win the game of business. Now, house payment. If you have a house payment today, You should understand for 24 years, okay, it's all interest. So if I want any part of my paycheck back, my house payment tends to give me a credit. If I have a house payment, I also have property taxes. So that property tax pay for road, police, school, and basically fire department, which I want to do anyway because I need that service anyway. Got it? So again, how do we get anything back? I'm going to say house payment. Okay. I want you to focus on house because there's a couple things to understand about house. It offsets taxes. It gives you some money back. See, they're talking about the 97% out there that fail. 97% of businesses try, and 3 to 5 years they fail because they don't have the what foundation for the finance the dream. And that's what happens all the time. So if we look at our house offset our taxes, it's probably going to work for you. The next problem is husbands and wives, partners of life, do not buy something jointly. When you buy something jointly, you made yourself both of you a duck and a sheep. So from now on, you're going to buy things separate from now on. Separate. Write it down. Okay? I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to ask your opinion. I'm not going to say you can do this or that. Period. My way, my way, my way. Okay? There's only way to do my way to millionaire to billionaire status. So houses and cars. Husbands and wives, only one of you sign for the loan. It's basically called stated what? Income. It's all income for the family. It is a married person's own separate property. You have to plan the problem. Your problem is you never planned the problem. You get your asses kicked all the time. You see, if you lost the house, okay, which on credit reports, it doesn't show the way you think it does, all right, what's going to happen is they're going to report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now, you both have lost a house, both have crappy credit, and you both have an IRS problem. Congratulations, okay? There's the biggest problem you got. Everything from now in is separate, and from now on, you're using the word or, okay? You're never going to use the word and. The word and, no, ever. You're going to take the word and never use it again. We're going to use the word or. Okay? And is a no-no. Cross it off. And. Then we're going to talk about car, the car. Registered owner, lien holder. Simple. Two things to look at as we play this game. Now, this is the SS5 SSN 1040 tax return. Here, you're going to master an SS4 form. You're going to master an SS4, okay? I got credit cards in the 70s and 80s in the mail without applying for credit. That's how they did it, okay? A lot of you got the same thing and you didn't pay attention. What happens is very simple today. Okay, there are millions and millions of credit cards we have on our dashboards. I am an affiliate to creditors, by the way. So we can use real credit, live credit, and help you. We're not going to give you a trade line crap. Online, I see this, well, I get a corporation, it's aged, I can lie and say it's 2 years old or 5 years, and it's been mine. On the Secretary of State's website, they can prove it's not yours. Underwriters do this all the time. You go to the bank, they're typing. They're asking you a question about your company you have. They're going to go online and see you've been an officer for 3 months. That's a lie. So if you lie, you want to be a liar, that's up to you, okay? I believe that would be basically credit fraud. What do you think? The next thing is trade lines. It's not even your credit. It's a what? Closed account with an average balance or something or crap? I helped set up the system. Do you understand this? A long time ago, there was a man named Ken Yarborough. Ken was security chief at TOW in Hesperian. All right, in the late 70s, I'm his coach, 80s and 90s. I came up with the oldest credit card. So let's understand the rules and tools. The oldest credit card, very simple. What does this mean? The oldest card makes your credit score be strong, and then you have to learn the 29% rule. All cards fluctuate. Write it down. Your problem is you jack up your credit every day because you don't know what you're doing. I think you're having the amateur hour. Every dashboard shows a heartbeat, and you control that. You control it. Nobody else but you control it. So what do we have to understand? We have to understand that credit revolves, and it's an up and down show, basically fluctuates. Write down fluctuation, okay? When Ken and I wrote a book years and years ago, okay, all right, I didn't like it in 1987. It was called File Segregation. Didn't like it at all, okay? So the 87 and 90s, it's very simple. There's me. There's the highest kick on planet Earth, 13 feet. One of the cars in the car collection, Lamborghini, one of the mansions, and one of the yachts. Why not? So the reality is you're going to find out I'm the real deal, and you can do listen and learn if you want to. If not, go listen to the circus online every day. All cards fluctuate. Write it down. Okay. You need a sticky in the back of your card. Sticky. You need to take your credit cards, your purse wallet right now and lay them in front of you. I watched this boring video about how he's going to talk about an American Express card. Half the things he said were wrong anyway. So what do? This is a $10,000 card. 10,000. Okay. When I wrote the rules and tools while I'm training Yarborough and giving my opinion, it's very simple. I created the 25, 29% rule. What does that mean? If you take this $10,000 card past $2,900, you drop your score. You're in the yellow, you're in the red. Okay. See, your problem is you're in the yellow, the red. So what happens is very simple. This is a 50,000. This is a 10. I want to get you 7 of these and 1 of these. Is that okay? I want you to understand credit is a tool. And if you use it right, without screwing it up. Because some of you, I just paid off every month. That doesn't do any good. Well, I don't like credit. Too bad then. How can I buy a house or car? This world is based on credit and finance. So if we do this correctly, understand, the next excuse is, I had an emergency. Well, we all do. The reality is you didn't realize these cards don't fluctuate. You know what? I use my wife's cards as an example because there's always some turd trying to give you crap anyway. So these are paid over time limit up to 100,000, and they're unlimited up to 1 million. They do not fluctuate. Write it down. You jacked up the wrong card. You dropped your score, got stuck, can't get any more. You backed yourself in a corner. You're good people, most of you. Most of you are great people. But the reality is you got your assets kicked. That's no fun. There's your future. There's your future again, as you see it on the screen. I want you to focus on that. That's your 2026. We're going to create auto income. You're going to own 25% of a storage unit, a laundromat, a car wash, okay? When I wrote the first books years ago on car wash, laundromats, and basically what? Payphones and printing, because I had 22,000 payphones doing 6.6 million a month. It's a numbers game. Everything's numbers. See, numbers never lie. Only people lie. And that's what I'll tell you. I've been saying that for 40 plus years. Numbers never lie. I love numbers. People, yeah. So we got a choice today. This is live. I'm live twice a day, 3 o'clock, 3:15 in the morning, and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now you're stuck with me. You cannot buy anything from my companies ever unless you're stuck with me. If you got a book, you're stuck with me. You got a product, you're stuck with me. I will not hand you anything unless you know you're stuck with me 6 days a week right now. In person or online for 6 days a week, 49 years. Because I don't want you to get something you don't understand how to use it. A lot of you buy these things and go to these big events and get to hear somebody's story. After the third one, it's the same crap, on and on and on. Your question should be, what can you do for me? What can you do for me? Put yourself in the first place. What can they do for you? But again, it's going to be up to you. Again, what do? We're going to see it, believe it, go get it. We're going to play my way. What happens is very simple. In the beginning, don't take pictures or record. You're wasting your time. Let's take pictures of things that matter the most. I'd like you to focus on see it, believe it, go get it, because that's what I've done since I was 12 when I wrote that. So as we do these things, okay, basically Joe, Amex, and Platinum, all right, they don't fluctuate good. Damn, I'm late to the class. Well, danger, Dan, I told you earlier to be on time. You're late, you're fired. Now you can have some fun. Okay, what if you are consolidated credits recently and you will still on your way, okay, understand? On your way to my credit is blah now. Okay, well, you said that, Monica, this morning. Monica, you said this morning you're in a debt consolidation program. I told you then, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I want to analyze your credit. I want to show you exactly what needs to be done to get you out of that crap. Debt consolidation doesn't usually work. It's a bunch of crap and a bunch of hooey. Now, you don't have to always listen, but understand something. Years ago in the credit bureaus, consumer credit counseling, all 3 bureaus, one of my companies, by the way, I was part of that too. You see, I've been around a long time in the credit industry. We need to analyze you to tell you what we can do next, okay? What's next is very important to all of you because the reality is you don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry. All right, all I ever hear is amateur hour going, I'm trying this, trying. My friend told me this, blah, blah, blah. Stop it. Stop the crap now. Simple. We have to analyze you to tell you what we can do to help you, flat out. Now, 48 years ago, Rapid Rescore was created. Rapid Refresh was created for mortgage companies. Why? Because I know I am the one who came up with the concept with Harold Stokes and Ken Yarbrough. It was my creation of Rapid Rescore and Rapid Refresh. You're going to find out I can repackage your life if you listen and learn and turn these up and write it down. All right, there's me in 1981. Okay, 1981, and I'm just a weird kid going to the library all the time, hiding from the grown-ups because I was just being used and abused, and it sucks. I didn't like eating out of a trash can. I didn't like the fact that I was born in a damn taxi and thrown away. That sucked. I was pissed off. The only way I can get pissed off is to figure out how can I get out of hell. I kicked the door jam at 10. The basketball hoop at Tewicker Junior High was 14, the hoop. It's only 9 feet. I kicked out the light that night, it's 13 feet. I accomplished my goals because I put my mindset right. Always good, simple. Your choice is simple. I like goodies. You like goodies? I love goodies, but I don't have any goodies. What happens today, you'll see on the social media, well, you got to get a trust and we don't need anything but control everything. Stop. There's a hell of a lot more than that. I mean, come on. If you look at the Rockefellers, they were the greatest about irrevocable trust. These people had it down, all right, and knowing how to play. Now we're going to go over here. You're going to finish this, all right? I hope you write down things because there's a gift you get. God gave us a gift. These are our hands. These are our eyes. Here's our ears. When we write it down, we record. The more you write it down, the faster you're going to learn something, and that's how it works. But again, it's going to be up to you. What you're going to realize, you're going to have 9 divisions. So let's do 9 boxes, okay? 9 divisions. So let's continue. Come on. I want to show you what I created in 1985. In 1985, I did not want to pay a franchise tax fee for all the corporations that I had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, okay? In the 80s, even now, banks, okay, they bankrupt locations. Let's do this right here. You are having banks right now, they're bankrupting 22,000 locations because they don't need them anymore, okay? So what does this mean? They're filing a bankruptcy for each location. Each location is a corporation owned by a corporation. So that's what they do. That's the old school way, okay? No problem. They're bankrupting the pieces. Now, they keep all the assets. This is the IRS here. The IRS is in control. Very simple, they're in control. They're doing tax balancing. What you're trying to do over here yourself. See, nobody wants to pay tax, but we have no choice. We have to. Now on social media, you got these, well, you don't have to pay tax at all. I was in prison for 3 years. You don't have to pay tax. Well, if you want to fall, I was going to say stupid. No, I'll say it's dumb. Just follow dumb. We all pay tax. But it's up to us how much tax we pay. Paycheck's taxed before you get the check. The best way to get it back is having a house payment. So I disagree with those people going, blah, 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 I don't my house. The house payment is equal to the lease payment anyway. Then the same ding-dong goes, well, what if you have to repair it? Every house, when you close escrow, is demanded from the bank, and everything else is home warranty. So again, everything they say is blah, 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 blah. Here's your problem here, okay? Husband and wife. It's escrow, close, homestead trust. Write it down. There is a procedure to do everything I've ever done in my life because I'm very detail-oriented. Escrow, close, homestead trust. Write it down. Escrow, close, homestead trust. The escrow closed, you should have did the homestead and put in irrevocable trust before you get the keys. Nobody told you to do that. Half you don't know what a damn homestead is, and you didn't even think about irrevocable trust now until you get older. I don't understand. Why didn't you protect yourself? What's wrong with you? House is bought by one husband or wife, either one, not both. Separate everything, period. You're going to learn to play my way because I think your way sucks. That's just my opinion, okay? We're going to create a line of defense. So here what you're going to do is you're going to write down an M in the box. This is a management company, management, okay? I want you to understand something. Let's say you're an expert in real estate. You think you are, okay? I'm glad you think you are. Well, let's put houses under these divisions for a minute, okay? Let's pretend you're going to do what I tell you to do. That'd be great because I like making millionaires and billionaires. That's how it works, okay? So we have some choices today, very simple choices. So if you had 3 houses in the LLC, one screws up, you lose it all. Why? The LLC, S Corp, C Corp, all these pieces up there is on the Secretary of State's website. Secretary of State's website's right there. When they sue it, they sue you. Congratulations. You're a duck and a sheep. All right. When I created the line of defense, all right, this is 1985 division process, 1985. Okay. Your goal now is to listen better again and again. And what do we do? You're now going to have 3 divisions of you. So write down 3 divisions of you right here. Okay. If you create a division under the corporation, since the corporation is a legal person, you're going to find out so the divisions in your name are the legal people as well. You're going to create a corporate umbrella this way. Okay. And that's what I want you to do. But again, kind of get you to listen and learn. For instance, this is for contracts. Let's put a C for contracts. Let's put supply equals cash. Okay. Let's write down credit cards, cash cards. You have 3 divisions of you. The register owner of a car belongs to a division. Your problem today, you're the register owner of your car. When they basically get in a bumpity bump, they sue you because you're a registered owner. The first thing you do in a bumpity bump is shh. Don't ever talk. Don't over talk. First thing, you have a problem. Most of you have your driver's license with your home address on it. That's called dumb. The registered owner has got your home address on it. That's double dumb. The insurance has your home address. That's called double dumb. Because that's just plain dumb. You just gave a stranger where you live. That's called dumb. Got it so far? Now, the registered owner is the duck and the sheep. Online, social media, you'll see people all the time. You can only write out so much of the car. Wow, goody for you. I don't care about the damn write-off. I care about protecting the family. Never bring the pain home. Stop bringing the pain home. Been saying that for 49 years. Simple. Because I didn't get a childhood. I got used and abused and it sucked. You know, you'd have a trash can. I want out of hell. So I'm going to read 13 books, 15 books, 6 books a week. Always, always. Go to school, get the paper. I did that too. Big deal. I learned more life about doing life. So do you when you get your assets kicked. That car is going to be absorbed as a division of a corporation. Now you're going to write down the following things. You ready? I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not my corporation or my family. Write it down. I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not the corporation or my family. You've been sacrificing you long enough. This got to stop. Stop it. It's ridiculous. I've never seen so much dumb in my life. Okay? I'm willing to sacrifice. I want you to understand something. You're going to plan the problem. You're going to plan the problem flat out. Okay? You have to, because you're going to get your assets kicked. All right? You got to plan the problem. We're going to play my way for a while because you had your chance. I think you blew it. I think you had the same rerun yesterday and the day before that too, and the next day too as well. Look in the mirror today and say you're fired. Fire yourself because you should. Okay? Sorry. I think you didn't do a great job. Okay? Houses. When I created the division process in 85, I did that for a reason. California has a franchise tax fee. I got the letter in the mail. Franchise tax fee. I own some Shakey's Pizza, some 31 flavors, some donut stores, no problem. Satellite stores as well. I had the largest satellite distributor and manufacturer in the world at that time. All right, some condos and some pieces. Damn, I got to pay what? That's per corporation. So when you hear that ding dong going, you need 3 LLCs, peekaboo. The other one guy said, you need 21. That'd be $21,000 just to have a corporation in California for each corporation, every LLC. The letter says I have to pay a franchise tax fee. California. I go to Sacramento, 2 departments. I ask the same question. Can I create an entity under the corporation that does not pay franchise tax fee? Division process was created by me in 1985. So I hope you wrote it down. I like goodies. You like goodies? Goodies belong to divisions, not to you, because knowing to you, you're the duck and the sheep. Everyone wants to take it away. The goal is simple. I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. It sucked. All right, going to school in Watts, Torrance, and Long Beach and having a girl's name with buck teeth, it sucks. Raised my middle name. All right, having houses on Portofino, okay? Seascape, all right? Simple, Coral K. I like houses. I like mansions. but they're not mine. They belong to us in a estate when I got them as well. That's the largest U-Dock in Huntington Harbor, by the way. Well, I'd park my yacht. Where you park yours? Again, you got choices. You're going to break your promises next year, aren't you? You're going to promise things to yourself and break them right away. Stop it. If you play with me, I'll make sure you keep the promises. I will do 90% of the work. You'll do 10. Can you handle that? I'll do 90%. You'll do 10. Family is first. God, family, because family means husband and wife become one. Not that dingo, oh, I'm first before my wife. I was here before her. Excuse me. That's not a man. That's a clown. Understand, house. Family, house. You get the house, a woman turns it into a home. Car should not even be yours at all. It should be a division of a corporation. We have to plan the problem because you're going to get your assets kicked. Every goodie you get's a division because it has liability. Every goodie has a division. I had a problem. They kept throwing them in my face, loan to value problem in the 70s, the late 80s, and some of the 90s. I got $1 million in the friggin' bank. They're telling me what? I realized what they're telling me because they don't like me. They don't like somebody who has all the goodies, so they're going to say no. I just thought they were paying in the assets. Take care of family first. You don't bring the pain home. That's a mistake. You've been doing that all your life. Stop it. You're going to have a corporation with divisions. You're going to create $10,000 a month income. 10,000 a month, auto income. Write down auto income. I didn't know what to call it when I was 17. I called it auto income. Nowadays, you go to call it passive income. I don't care. I want money coming in to pay the damn bills. 10,000 per month, per division. Per division. You're going to get 100,000 a month next year to your corporation. Your corporation is going to absorb the money, pay no tax till it's profitable. You're going to use borrowed money because it's not taxable and offset your taxes in the first place, and you're going to break even over here. Your lifestyle will become your income. So let's write it down. Income is lifestyle. Let's teach you to break even. Rags to riches. I like being born in a taxi. When Carl said I was born in a taxi, and they threw me in a trash can when I was born in that damn taxi, they called them later on and had to pick me up. Okay? Sucks. They didn't want me. Simple. What do? The excuse we all have. Everybody's got a damn excuse. So the reality is simple. Father, help me understand. I've been praying since I was a little boy. How do I understand this? Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. It's one of my books I wrote, and I even have a website for it too. You see, a lot of people don't realize being a Christian is what? A way of life, not just a moment in time. Not just because you go to church on the weekend or so. But again, you got choices. Fall off the horse, get back on. See, no matter where you come from, you can accomplish your goal. The only thing that holds you back is you. The yachts in the backyard, the race boats, the goodies, dying in a coma, watching your life get stolen in 2009, coming back in 2011 on TV and radio. That's what I did. I decided to try TikTok 6 weeks ago. This is my 6 weeks. The goal was to get 10,000 followers. Okay, right away. I wanted it by yesterday. I failed. I got it this morning. I was a day late. It sucks. Ray, I did 9 sticky notes today. Good. You're supposed to, because you signed up the other day. Ray did 13 stickies today for you. Okay. Well, good. I love this. Fantastic. Thank you. You helped me get to the 10,000 followers. I was trying yesterday, but I've been kicking my assets all day. So I needed it yesterday, but I'm my worst enemy because I'm always pushing myself. You see, I'm one of the few, not one of the many. Write it down. I'm one of the few, not one of the many. Write it down. I've been brainwashing myself since I was a little boy, being taught I'm a piece of you-know-what in the corner. Okay, I'm one of the few, not one of the many. I want you to run your race. I want to help you with the knowledge God gave me to you, but I want you to run your race. It's your life. So again, what do? No matter where you come from. I like goodies. I had a problem when I was 8.5 years old. I sold seeds, clackers, mowed yards all weekend. I worked my tail off. I come home in the kitchen. I count my money. I got $52. I'm proud of myself. $52. Yay! The devil's wife grabs my money and says, you're paying rent. I've been paying rent since I was 8.5 years old. Do you understand that? It sucks. What do you do when you have a problem? I always went back to the library where I got to hide and read books. I bonds, savings bonds, double E bonds. Had to figure out a way to protect the money because they kept stealing my money. Ever since that day, as I study rich and famous people, my favorite were the what? Rockefellers. Rockefellers had to know how to do it right. Irrevocable trust. Not all that crap you see online going, oh, I'm a circus, I'm a clown. I never seen many bozos in my life. Goodies, they're divisions. Divisions. It separates the liability. If you have an old blankety blanket, the division. If I what? I can afford to what? Sacrifice a division, not to corporate my family. You've been sacrificing you long enough. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. It's like later on earlier when I started to study about being God more and more and more, and about it after coma, I studied and read the Bible 2.5 times, 3 times. Guess what? I became a pastor. Wasn't my goal or plan, but I got a license. You want me to marry you? No, I better not say that because my wife said, don't say that. Okay. As long as we're moving forward, we're not falling down. Giving thanks to the Father for everything. God is above all the rest. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm going to do my best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. You got to realize something. I want to change your life, but that's going to be up to you. Your choice is to listen and learn, but I want to help you. One of my books I've been working on and website is called Jesus is Not a Drive-Through. So many people drive to church, and then go, praise Jesus, and go back and drive like idiots again. Jesus is not a drive-through. Like I said, being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. Always good is what I've said since I was a little kid. Always good. They'd ask, how you doing, little boy? Always good. They'd back off. They'd leave me alone. Thank you, Jesus. That's my signature to this day. Has always been. Winning the game of business. I started writing it when I was 15 years old. Okay. I'm driving a Lamborghini, got race cars and race boats and having fun. And I wrote this and put it out there when I was 16. What were you doing at 16? I didn't go to high school. It was a waste of my damn time. I got put in this little government program. Owens Coast College part-time. Oh, goody. So winning the game of business. By the way, that was corp owning corp at the time. That's what it is. Corp owning corp. But I changed that. The next series I came up with was Books for Dummies. When I do something new, I feel dumb. I want to master it. I need to understand it because it frustrates me until I do. But Dad's already taken Books for Dummies. So I wrote the Millionaire's Founders Kit. The Millionaire's Founders Kit sold at the Bonaventure, 32 years. Sold in Long Beach, Orange County, Ontario, 32 years being the second largest advertiser in California. $5,000 a set. Well, again, if you want a copy of it, it's very simple. You just take a picture, you scan code it, that's all you got to do. Understand something. Here's a book for every month of the year, so you have the 1,000 rules and tools you missed out a long time ago. Level 1, building wealth and financial freedom, financial forums. How about the Stock Kit in the Minute book? I got an LLC, Ray. I don't have a corporation. An LLC is converted to S. It will be a corporation, so understand that flat out. You have minutes and bylaws. LLC has certificate of ownership. So in your possession, you're the managing member. And if they get sue you, they're going to screw you up because it's in your possession. You're a duck and a sheep. If anybody tells you anything different, let me know. I'll challenge them every step of the way. Credit reports, resolution, and goal setting. The goal is simple. How do we do this the right way? When I released the first one of this 40 years ago, they said the world's not ready for you, Ray. I don't care. Let's do it anyway. The blueprint of success. More wealth and more asset protection. Overview with me. How about set up the credit reports? As I trained Yarborough in the 70s and 80s and 90s, and we did what T or W became Experian, fluctuation, no fluctuation. I set up a credit, basically, report and a dashboard that lets me get credit cards under tax ID in 1987, by the way. We could play my way if you want to. Multiple corporations. Profit and nonprofit. Understand, today I want you to do a nonprofit corporation today. Today. File by today or tomorrow online. I don't care what you do. Our team will help you. I give articles of corporation for free to everybody. I always have, 49 years. A lot of people didn't like me for that. Kept putting me down and lying behind my back. But again, free. But why would you spend thousands of dollars to an attorney who's practicing law, hasn't got it right yet? He didn't learn diddly squat. Corporations are free in all 50 states, period. Okay, my corporation, first one is Helping Hand, cost me $10. That corp today out there all these years is $30. A profit corp is $100 filing fee in California. So you can go online, you can scan the link and get the bio and click the link below and I'll find out about me. It's simple. And what do you get to do? Get the link tree. Find out how you can get free articles corporation. You need help, call the office. Simple. If you do, if the paralegals help you or a specialist, they will charge you a little fee. Very simple. That's what they do. Just be honest with every one of you. I wanted to and change the world all my life. That's been my dream. That's been my goal. All right. Harold Stokes, my mentor, my professor, my college professor, and my attorney and friend years ago, he passed away. God rest his soul. He wanted me to change the world. Okay. Because the way I think, very simple. This is called starting out right. Write it down. This is for high schoolers. This is for college students. This starts their credit file for them, teach them how to get their first card, and I'll even get their first card for them for free. I don't want the next generation to screw up like we did. You got it so far? I don't want them screwing up like we did. By the way, you all need this book too, because you don't know diddly squat. Maybe you don't like the truth, but I'll tell you the truth. It'll set you free. All right, amateur hour's over. You know little pieces. That's about it. You have a choice today. Your choice is simple. You DM me, you share the live with everybody, and let me change the world. I'm having fun on TikTok. This is my 6 weeks. You sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business today. We're going to jack up our cards, drop our score, get stuck, can't get any more, period. We're going to basically hawk our house and bring the pain home with you and me, and we're going to be dumb. Congratulations, that's what you did. Why would you do that? Why? Why would you jack up credit cards that drop your score, get stuck, can't get any more, and these don't fluctuate? What the hell's wrong with you? I don't understand. Sorry. I get too excited because I want to shake you and go, hey, stop it. Don't you ever bring that damn pain home. I didn't get it home as a kid. I got crap. And you got the goodies that I didn't get? And you want to what? No. The SSN is from the SS5 for 1040 tax return. The SS4 equals 1120 or 1065. Read it. It says application for employer. It says employer, entity, or individual person. When they developed this is the IRS again, they developed the SS4 universal. The IRS will tell you you're not supposed to use your SSN for credit purposes anyway. Carry with you or laminate. It's in your personal wallet today. Kind of silly things. But again, your paycheck is taxed. You see, they get it, understand. They follow us since the day we're born and the day we've gone to the other side. If you don't understand you're going to pay tax, you're just kidding yourself. Oh, I'm going to get 21 LLCs. One of these is a blind LLC. I'm going to be howdy doody, and I'm going to do this and that. Stop it. I've never seen much crap in my life. You will pay tax. Paycheck is designed. Maybe your house will help give you some of your tax money back. What do you think? Call it tax credit. Well, tax what? Corporation's going to be what? It's going to receive some money. It doesn't pay tax till it's profitable. The dashboard I set up in 87 when I'm training Yarborough in that fund. It allows TRW, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, under tax ID, credit reports, instant reports. We play my way. Your way sucks. Sorry. When the NACB certified me as the #1 consultant worldwide, because I created the 29% rule. It's very simple. All cards fluctuate but two. That means if you take that $10,000 card past 29%, you're in the yellow, you're in the red. You screwed it up on you. You screwed up. Why? Credit, money, and time. Credit, money, and time. Credit, money, and time. I'm out of time. I don't have any money. My credit sucks. Congratulations. That's what it is. It's ridiculous. You have the ability to play the game to win if you want to win and never bring the pain home again. Our choice is simple. All cards fluctuate. Write it down. All cards fluctuate. Okay? All cards. So what do we do? Let's understand something. Okay? You're talking about 1058. All right? That's fine. But understand how you do that through the corporate structure, what you're looking to do. But again, there's different ways to do that too. Dissect you. Let's analyze you first. All cards fluctuate. But two cards do not fluctuate at all. These cards are paid over time limit, $100,000 up to that, unlimited to $1 million. So this is under 100,000 each. Is that correct? Can we agree on that? Now, if we get that card, understand what we're going to do. Well, let's go up here. We have more fun. We're going to take the card. We got one card. We write down $100,000. Okay. That card can daisy chain 9 more times. 9 more times, if not more. Times 9 equals $1 million. Numbers never lie. Only people lie. Okay. Only people lie. And that's how it works. So if I got these cards here, and I just have to show you what American Express offers. They offer you 99 more cards. These cards, they'll ask you right to your face, would you like 99 more? I want you to have 9. You understand 9? Okay. You're going to have 9 divisions, because I said so. That gives you 9 divisions for credit. 9 divisions for credit. Let's write it down, 9. Very simple. You're going to have 9 divisions for an opportunity in a business like real estate. You're going to have 18 divisions because I said so. 18. 18. 9 lines of credit, 9 divisions for 9 pieces of property. All right, I got my first Jack in the Box when I was 19. I had Subway restaurants, okay? All right, basically we have fun. I had an apartment complex. I had 31 flavor ice cream, okay? I had basically donut store, very simple, cleaning company, satellite stores, all right? All these pieces, division process, that's the line of defense. You have a house today. What did you do? You had Mr. Smith sign the lease because you screwed up, didn't have Exhibit A and Exhibit B. This is your problem. They don't pay, you're screwed up. You're expecting them to pay on the 1st of the month. So then on the 5th, the bank can get their payment. And then you have that $600 left over if you're lucky. Then you're living off the money and you piss it away because they screw you up. Now you're out of money. Single family house for investment is a piece of blah, 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 blah. It's not worth it unless you turn it into a nonprofit hospice house and you get that $100,000 a month grant money, or you basically fourplexes or apartment complex. Depends how much money you want to make. You did not set up a homestead blocker, a UCC one chattel mortgage. So that way, if they don't pay, you get their goodies anyway. And the insurance company gives you a check up to $65,000. You did not plan the problem. That's your problem. You didn't plan the problem. I've always planned the problem. I have to. This world is mean and cruel. All cards fluctuate, but these do not fluctuate. Understand that so far? You jacked up the wrong damn card. Unfortunately, you did that to you. Chapter 18. I'm 7.5 years old at Mrs. Hope's house. She has a poker game every Wednesday night. I'm listening in the corner. She tells everybody, leave that person, that little boy alone. He's a piece of blank and blank, and that's me. But I'm writing notes in the corner. Someone said a corporation's a legal person. What? Huh. I went to the library next to the Torrance Police Department the next day. Man, what does this mean? She walked away. She was rude too. Came back 5 minutes later. Here's a mock of his. Here's a book. Read it. It's chapter 18. Okay? Corporation's a legal person deemed to be true from the Supreme Court. You ever heard of Supreme Court yet? Okay, now let's watch. I'm 7.5 years old, found out a corporation's a legal person. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just asking a damn question. See, I ask questions while you let the world pass you by and have the same rerun every day. It says, may sue or be sued. It's right there. May sue or be sued. I went to the library almost every day for 2 years straight. I want to create a blueprint. I want to get out of hell. It says on the bottom under 17900A3, not required to file fictitious business name. Do you understand that? All right, we're going to connect dots. Connect dots. Now, again, what kind do you have? I got an LLC, right? Good. You have 9 of those. Which one you got? I got an LLP. I got a C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit PC. Your LLC or a C Corp will turn to S because I said so. You will master the 1244. Got it so far? You see, a C corporation gets double taxed. An LLC gets taxed more. S corporation doesn't get taxed as much. We're trying to get to the first million. Got it so far? Then we'll change the strategies. Helping Hand Industries. My first corporation. I sent away $10. I don't know what I'm doing. Went to the library for 2 years. Asked questions of grown-ups. I couldn't get a straight answer. It's very simple. Helping Hand cost me $10. I started the Orange County Blind Center when I was 12.5 years old. I got named in a lawsuit because I used the word braille. You learn life by doing life and never bring the pain home. You got it so far? I want you to have a nonprofit today because I said so. I want you to file it online if whatever state you're in. California is $30. Wow, the articles are free. You need help? Talk to one of our paralegals. Talk to a specialist. They help you a little bit. They might charge you some money, maybe $100 or so. But again, do it on your own then. But if you want help, we're going to help you too. So a nonprofit. Why would I want you to have nonprofit today? Because on Thursday, you can basically tell the truth and swear under penalty of perjury. You're now on your second year, and you got the golden ticket, the exemption of grant money up to $100,000 a month. That's why I want you to do it. All right. If you don't do it today or tomorrow, you blew it. Congratulations. You've been putting things off. As procrastination is a killer of a dream all your life. You procrastinate all the time. That's what happens with your life. And you get older, slower, not as pretty as you used to be. None of us are. Do you change our LLC, all right, to an S corp? All right. This will be happening as we get to the starting to make money. The LLC will convert to LLC, will convert to S corp as you make money. Okay. Not until then. All right. Again, nonprofit. If we look at a corporation filed at the state level of nonprofit, it is not nonprofit. It is a corporation not for profit, because you must get a federal exemption called 501c3, all right, at 1023 from irs.gov. Simple. Be careful. Out there, they're charging $15,000 for that exemption. I would tell you, I teach it in my class every 11 weeks anyway, but it's going to be up to you as you play the game. Write down hospice homes, elderly care, okay? Elderly transportation, food delivery. All right. Tony has 3, houses. Tony has 3 houses. I told him, you're wasting all that money. He fixed up 3 houses. Okay, no problem. So he fixed up 3 houses. Fantastic. Okay. He's barely getting any money. I said to his wife, I said, you know what? Let's do it my way. She says, Ray, I'll do whatever you say to do. I had her get a nonprofit corporation, nonprofit. Okay. Nonprofit corporation. I said, I want you to do a division under the corporation. And then I said, Tony, I want you to donate your house to the nonprofit. What? Yes. I want you to donate one of these houses here, all right, to the nonprofit here. Okay, very simple. But I want you to spend $12,000 to redo the doors. What? Tony, you're barely making $600 per house and you're losing money anyway because your tenants suck. So what do? Well, I said, you're going to spend $12,000 on the doors. You're going to redo the house for elderly care, wheelchair and ramps. He did it. Okay. He did that. So now his nonprofit, his wife's nonprofit, she's the founder. Okay. And this is $112,000 a month. All right. For elderly care. City wiped out their property tax. So should we do properties 1-on-1 or Section 8? Maybe. How about elderly care? How about under the Transportation Act? Every one of those categories can do up to 4 times than a McDonald's does. They did this study 4 years ago. You could play the game to win, but it's up to you. If you want the nonprofit, you click the link in the bio below. You get to the link tree and get the nonprofit. It's free. Just pay your filing fee. You're done. If you want me to do more work, officers list, tax ID. Very simple. The nonprofit workshop, they teach you to get the exemption as well. We'll do that. But the team will charge you $499 as an average. They'll do all the work for you if you want, but it's going to be up to you too. So again, on your own, click the link below, or DM me, click the link and click my link and understand there's also a link tree as well. So your choice is, you want to get it done faster or quicker, it's going to be up to you. Our president's going to give away billions next year for elderly care. Okay, elderly care. Would you like to get a raise or work for a nonprofit of your own? You're the founder of the corporation. I think you should get some Trump money. Maybe you'll take a picture, you'll scan the link and get to know me more. It's up to you. But again, it's your choice today if you want to get past go. I think you lie to yourself. I think the world lies to you too. Corporation, you watch this one thing on social media, get an LLC right here, click here, it'll protect your family. No, it does not. What kind of lie is that? A corporation, you're the founder, you're the officers list, you're on the bank account. When they sue it, they sue you. Congratulations. You might as well walk around going, quack, 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 I'm a duck, I'm a sheep. You signed the corporation's car, the lease of a building, the credit card. All right, you got 2 other ding-dongs, circus clowns again. You can always bankrupt and get another one. Isn't that fraud? Huh. I have a division of me, Ray Reynolds, right here. I sign my name, Ray Reynolds. I use the SS4 because I'm allowed to. SS4 is a universal form. If I want to move out of the building, I can't, whatever happens, guess what I get to do? I get to disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and throw it away. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate, throw it away. Why would I bring corporation pain or my family ever again? You never had to in the first place. Congratulations. Your lack of knowledge is why you do silly things. I say dumb things all the time. But again, what do we get to do? We get to play the way. Your corporation today, you got to check it out. They say that 47% of you use your home address. Don't you understand? States sell you on a mailing list. What's wrong with you? I don't get this, but it's up to you. Would you like to learn to play the game to win? Or do you want to keep basically feeling like you're not making it out? Your choice is simple. I would create a division for your corporation. I'd have 18, but that's just my choice. You ask me how many divisions, there you go. Time. Today and tomorrow, it's over. It's over. 25 is gone. It's gone. You blew it. You blew it. Let's just file today or tomorrow online right away. But that's up to you. You have choices. Choices. Now, January 1st, it's basically on its second year. Let's understand. If a corporation is filed online today or tomorrow, profit and nonprofit or both, I want you to do both. It's filed. It's its birth date. That means come Thursday, you can say it's on its second year because it is. You tell the truth. It will set you free, but it's up to you. I would like you to give you articles of corporation for free. Free. Take your picture. Use the scan code. Articles in every state. Free. You pay your filing fee. That's what I've done for 49 years. I had people lying about me out there when I was in a coma. We came out of coma in 2011. There's 14 people online pretending to be me. Robert, one of my attorneys, had to sue them all. They were collecting money, not doing anything. It's all my fault because I'm in a coma. But again, that's how people look at things. See one thing. I guarantee my results. I carry $5 million bond. All right? And you're stuck with me no matter what you do 6 days a week anyway. So again, if you need help, what do? You call the office. You call the office. They'll hold your hand. They'll sing Kumbaya. It's simple. It's right there, 800-254-9506. It's on the tree, the link tree anyway. And you basically click the link below. David, Lawrence, Chris, and George will love to help you. But again, if they help you a little bit, they might charge a little fee. Be prepared for that. The articles are free. You can do it on your own, and we'll do it with you for you. It's up to you. I'm always going to disclose everything to you. Here's the SS5 form. You didn't pay attention. Neither did Mommy did. SS5 equals SSN and 1040 tax return. Equals 1040 tax return. How do we get anything back? I'm going to say house payment. Okay, very simple. The SS4 right there. Employer, entity, individual person. You got it so far? That's your goal. Learning to do tax balancing. If we dissect the SS4 form, I explained to Ted Turner when I was 9.5 years old, there's 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. See, I got $100,000 in the mail, it just came in the mail, and they freaked us all out. What do we do? Well, let's see. SS4 application says employer, entity, individual person. Are you a person of flesh? Yes or no? Right there. Universal form. Banks bankrupt locations called corp to corp. Grocery stores in cities as well. You could have had a division under the corporation. You could have daisy chained the credit up to $1 million within 6 months or less. And then from there, you can make sure the money you bring in is not profitable until you're taxable. Taxable, you're profitable. Use borrow money to offset your taxes in the first place and get a paycheck to break even. See, there's your problem. Your lifestyle is your income if you know how to play the game. They allow one per every division, tax ID. That means separate credit reports. Do you understand? In LLC, you only have one set of credit reports. Spirit, Challenger, and Equifax, that's all you got. These have separate reports. All right? Amazing how that can be. So I set it up for person, corporation, division, and also for a subsidiary. 3 categories, 4 categories, and by the time you're done, what do we do? All I know is today, if you're jacked up on your credit, you have to bring your score down to the limit you have on your cards. So if you want the score to go up, up, and away, you got to be at 29%. You don't have the money? Figure out something. Have a garage sale. Sell something. I had to. Take a picture. Those creditors, those supply credit, supply equals cash. I raised 53 million that way and brought down my scores, and my credit limits and score went up and away. This usually gets you about 51,000 if you need to what? Bring the limits down, pump it up, pay it down, or bring it up. What do you get to do? Your score goes up and away. You're going to want to put yourself in a rapid refresh and rapid score that I created 48 years ago, by the way. See, I kept creating things that didn't exist because I was trying to get myself to million to billion structure. Not me, it's a corporate structure. I don't own anything. I'm not dumb enough to put something in my name. Sorry to say, but it's true. Doesn't mean you're dumb. It thinks you're following the circus and the clowns. Every application on planet Earth today in the United States of America says division process. Every application. I got them to do that 18 years ago. What's wrong with you? You don't learn how to play? If I was to set up a division of you, let's understand this, okay? I would set up a division of you under the corporation for credit purposes. You still got to honor your debt. If you do this to rip off your creditors, you're going to go get in trouble. Now that's why I get you in a court of law. That's right. You're not going to screw up my program, okay? If I did this for you, okay, and build up the articles of free tax ID credit reports in the division in the class, or you're stuck with me using my address here, no problem. I would tell you flat out what you do is basically take a picture, scan the link, and then I'd tell you to add a credit card of mine on your file. I add credit from my dashboard to every client if they do this. Simple. Because I want to help them get to where they want to go. Every time I've helped somebody, they told 5 to 10 people. I got 50 million people I've helped so far understand the division process. 37 million millionaire clients, rich and famous people too. And people just like you, just like me as well. We get to play my way. I'm going to say your way sucks. Sorry, I just believe that to be true. You got a collection item, there's 5 ways to kill a debt. You got an IRS problem? Website, they'll have to negotiate it. All right, the IRS is Monty Hall Day. Simple. Credit repair is a fraud, in my opinion. When I read, and I'm not here to be an attorney, when it says Fair Credit Reporting Act, it says they can't collect money up front. They're a fraud. They're supposed to have a bond and be a nonprofit 501c3, and they're not that. I'll remove your credit 14 days. Goody for you. The HR 9991 is coming out. It's going to get rid of the credit repair scams. That's what it's all about come this next year. They say they're going to do a credit repair sweep. I hope they do that and get rid of all these flaky companies. I'm going to repair your credit. We get a dozen calls every day that got ripped off by a company called Credit Repair. Your choice is simple, okay? You have to understand it's called Rebuild, Credit Rebuild. When I wrote the first book about credit and everything else years ago, it was called Winning the Credit Game. Winning the Credit Game. Got it so far? Again, file segregation, winning the credit game. I wrote the first book of what's called Prove It or Remove It years ago. It has to be accurate. That's a true thing. You have to understand something. When you lie to your creditors and you lie to the credit bureaus, I think they say it's fraud. What do you think? I don't want you to be a liar. You owe a debt, might have to negotiate and pay the damn debt. You're not here to rip off your creditor. Okay, you got a value from that. And if you had a house or car, they're going to give you a 1099-C anyway. Take a picture. Winning the credit game is free. Scan code it. There you go. I don't want any excuse from you because I want to repackage you my way. I'd like you to be a member of something called Analytical 750. They have a great dashboard. I love them. It's great. Credit Karma indicted 6 times. No phone number. Don't have a sparing, which you need anyway. And that's the biggest problem that I see all the time. LifeLock indicted 6 times, 100 million the last time. Again, indicted again. You black web, guess what? Analytical takes care of that. They have a $5 million bond versus the 2. Chase Bank is going to want to see all 3 bureaus. Chase has 6 ink cards, 6, up to 50,000 with no interest up to 22 months. Personal cards, no interest up to 22 months. So we're going to want to look at Chase. All right. The only one that seems to have all 3 the right way is Analytical 750. They'll analyze your credit file for free. You just get part of the little membership they do. Me, I accomplished my goals. I don't have an excuse. It's simple. It's a mindset. If I can touch it, I can kick it. That's what I told myself as a kid. I'm going to see it, believe it, go get it. It takes 38 steps to reach any goal you ever had. Only 38 steps. Break down every goal. Let's have some fun. You have to realize you have to process something 8 times in your brain to record it. 8 times to record it. So building with the new credit file, again, division is a new file for here, all right, under the corporation. You try to rebuild you here. See, this might help you get rid of some of that crap you did there. The goal is to balance yourself. No one should run their life unless it's under a corporation anyway. All right, so again, it's very simple. Double check your audio. Okay, that's me saying someone else. So again, it's very simple as we play this game. What is the goal? Hearing things 8 times. All I know is I'm out there looking at different opportunities. I'm going to auctions all the time. I'm 17 and a half years old. I have a division that I set up a wholesale carpet, no problem at all. I put my 19 houses in division process in 85 because they wanted a franchise tax fee. It used to be corp to corp. I went to an event. They were selling payphones and ATMs. I want to get all those businesses, no problem. Cell phones, okay, that was great. They went and invented them. So payphones. Payphones said they make $300 a month, and an average costs $1,600. So I'm listening to this speech, $1,600 per payphone, average income $300 a month. Okay, so I'm here. So how many months would it take to basically break even if there's $1,600 to $300 coming in? See, this is numbers. No, numbers don't lie. Only people lie. I sit up in that event and says I'll take 10. I'm using my line of credit for Security Pacific Bank. I'll take 10. All right, one payphone alone maintain the payment. Went back to the events many times, and this one lady was always a pain in the what. Complaining, you only make $280. It's a numbers game. By the time I'm done having about 22,000 payphones, it was about 6.6 million a month. It's a numbers game. Not me, corporation and structure. I don't want to be rich. I'm not going to go, look at me, I'm a rich, look at me, I'm all that in a bag of chips. That's that circus out there. And a bunch of clowns going blah, blah, blah. The goal today is $10,000 a month auto income. That's what I created for myself, create for you. I wrote the first book on basically cell phones, okay? All right, pay phones, all right, laundromats, car washes, apartment complexes. I've been writing books for 40 plus years. You might want to pay attention today. The real estate system. I sold this system for $10,000. They were in line up the door to get a copy of it. When I invented Homestead Blocker, UCC and Machado Mortgage, you never lose. If they don't pay, you get to win every day. But again, then we reduce it at the office, and I try to give it away as much as I can. Because what happens is very simple for you. Okay, you can take a picture, scan code it as well. Get the link in the bio. That's all you need to do. Click the link in the below and share me with everybody. I'm having fun on TikTok for the last 6 weeks. We can play. Financial series sold for $12,000, by the way. You see, that's how you become the bank. That's how you do buckets of money. And tax balancing, because you have to do tax balancing. The IRS is in control. The IRS is in charge, period. You get a paycheck, it's taxed, you get the leftover. If you don't learn how to get a little part of it back, that's on to you. Corporations don't pay tax till they're profitable. So the reality is basically you got choices today. So maybe you want to get a copy of basically the financial series as well. I think you should change your life, but that's going to be up to you. You see, you got the ability to change your life every step of the way. I want you to change it right away. Simple. I've written 67 books so far. I got about 40 basically being done as well. I'd like you to take a picture right there, please. I'd like you to focus on auto income. Auto income. Storage units are a dummy-proof business. I mean, any dummy can own a storage unit. It's a division. It's a management company. EV charging stations, laundromats, car washes, dry cleaners, fourplex, apartment complexes, hotels, fast food, gas station with store. There's your future, by the way. You've been driving by it since you were 10 years old. It's called auto income. Why are you not thinking this way? I don't understand. Your goal today is simple. Take a picture. Take a picture right there. Okay? Take a picture. Okay? Grants and churches. Yes, I understand for the religious on 501c3. You need to file the 1023 for 501c3. What I said earlier, 508c1, yes, but I understand something different. I want basically the structure of 501c3. Then I want to become foundation status. Foundation what? Status. But again, there's different things to do. By you tear it apart and break it down some more. There's to go. Share this live with everybody. Let's see if I can get to 11,000 followers before I'm done today. My next goal is 100,000. I'm having fun on TikTok. I feel like I'm alive on stage in all my events before. It's kind of fun helping you. I'm having a good time. You have a good time? Take a picture. That's going to be printed in color You're going to laminate it. You're going to put it in your refrigerator. You're going to put it in your desk at work. That's your new screensaver. Why? Because I said so. Your problem has been you. I told you earlier to fire yourself. Fire yourself. If you allow me to build you up, line you up, this is checkbook money. This is blueprint loan for $250. $150, $250. Got it? If I lined you up, would you write a check to an escrow? I don't want to own anything at all with you to me to invest for you. I think those are Ponzi's. Okay? And it's going to blow up in some people's faces. It does all the time. If you play with me for a year, you're going to have 6 to 10 escrows. If I take 3 of you and me, and I need $100,000 down in the escrow, laundromat, dry cleaner, car wash, 100,000. 3 plus me and what? We each write a check to escrow for 25,000. I force you to own a piece of something because this is where you screwed up in the first place. You didn't build legacy. You will own a piece of a Wendy's restaurant because I said so. It's storage and laundromat, car wash. You will own a piece forever. That gives you $3,200 a month, up to that. It's not a lot. No, you're not going to be rich. I don't want you to be rich. That's called dumb. You're never going to say, I'm rich. Whoa, look at me. Blah, 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 blah. You're not going to be a circus and a clown. Okay? Do that 10 times. 3 people and I put 50,000 down. We need 200,000 as a deposit. Remember, numbers never lie. We can adjust the down payment and we adjust the income on a monthly base. We all get to play and win. 75,000 with $7,500. We take 5 of us plus me. There you go. No excuses. If I need a Wendy's restaurant, it's $1 million down. Would you write a check for $100,000 off a line of credit I got you? Would you? Would you take it off the blueprint loan? Would you? Would you? You're writing a check of borrowed money, didn't cost you a damn thing, into an escrow, and you get an income forever to the division of a corporation. That's up to 9620 right there. See, what do you have to lose? Nothing. What do you get to gain? Everything. Which you should have did a hell of a long time ago. Sorry, but that's true. Take a picture. There's your parent company. There's your 2026. There's your 2026 every step of the way, but it's going to be up to you. Bottom line, I want you to become a puppet master. I own nothing. Nothing's in my name because I'm not dumb. But I control it all because it's half the fun. But it's up to you. This represents 1,013 divisions. Billions in real estate at a time and 21 cars in the car collection. They told me I had to pay franchise tax fee. I got the letter in the mail, 1984. Shakey's, Subways, storage units, laundromats, satellite, television, all right, distributor, manufacturer. Oh, what? I have to pay what? You want a franchise tax fee for every corporation? Hell, that cost me $1.2 million a year. No. Sacramento, can I create a form? All right, under the corporation, please. All right, 2 departments told me flat out. You can create a form. You can modify a form under the corporate structure. We'll see if we approve it. By the way, in 1985, they approved it. Division process was created by me, 1985. This form back then said husband, wife, and partner. Chapter 18 told you not required to. SS4 said what? Entity, or individual person. Again, employer. I can see this and put visions in my head all the time. I've done it since I was a kid. You will have number 4A, because I said so. I will be 4. We will have a B, C, D, E, and F if we have to. All right? You're going to own a piece of something, period. You got no choice. I'm going to force you terribly that you're going to have a piece of something and get auto income the rest of your life. Then you're going to build a foundation, and you're going to understand what the Rockefellers did about irrevocable trust. So you understand they don't have to pay tax for the kids. They will take over your position as officer. No thing will be transferred. Transfer an asset is a taxation transaction. The answer is hell no, but it's up to you. I'm going to blueprint you. I don't think I can help you until I get you on the phone with me for an hour. You and your partner of life. Simple, past, present, future. Did you screw up American Express or Chase? Do you have a bankruptcy? Did you seal it? Do you have a tax problem? Do you have family? Do you have a corporation? What kind you got? You got 18 divisions or not? See, I want to get to know you. I want you to build your blueprint for you. I want to tell you what to do because your way sucks. Isn't that terrible? You're going to have an irrevocable trust like the Rockefellers did, period. You're going to play the right way. The car will be a division. The house will be bought through a trust. You will get cash flow for your time, which I put in my original series, all right, on page 6, paragraph 3. when I was 15 years old. I always got people stealing my goodies all my life. It's simple. Just like the blueprint of success, I got to remind Tony I own that. So usually a blueprint call costs you about $5,000. I'm expensive. The office gave away for $2,000. Okay, no problem. But again, the last day today, you could get it for you if you wanted like $1,000, but it's up to you. See, if you don't help me blueprint you, how am I going to help you? But it's up to you. I'd tell you the ultimate goal is let's get to know each other. This morning, 2 people wanted to offer me $10,000. I don't want the money. No, you get to know me before you want to spend money. Hell yes. You're stuck with me 6 days a week. Okay, take a picture, scan code it. Simple. Click the link below. If you want to change your life, and you and I get together for an hour on that phone with your partner of life, let's do it my way, because your way, what? You know what I'm going to say. I say it sucks. Making millionaire corporations, they've done it all my life. You're next if you want to be, but it's up to you. I accomplished every goal I've ever had. Every goal. I have everything I want. If I want to just go get it. That's how it works. Again, I hit my head 13 feet in the air when I kicked the light. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? See, white men can jump. But the ding-dong say we can't. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. It's a mindset I've had since I was a little boy. You ever ask me how I'm doing, it's going to always be the same answer, always good. Nobody steals my peace. You understand? No one steals your peace. You allow them to do that. That should never happen with you. Ever, 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 ever. Today, if you refer people to me, that'd be great. Share this live with 100 people, 50 people, 10 people. Share it, because Ray Reynolds is now on TikTok. This is going on my 6th week, and I'm having a blast. I'm getting so excited at 1:45 in the morning a.m. I'm here at 3 o'clock ready to go live. Have fun twice a day, play with you. But again, you could have made $1,000 today too. It's up to you as well. Analytical 750. I like their dashboard because they analyze people. I like the fact that they call you and they bug you every 46 days to tell you what's next. I like the fact they carry a $5 million bond. They don't have to worry about the black web at all. What do? They actually help you Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, trying to do an Equifax too. All right, every one of you need to play with them. They're the best in town. But that's going to be up to you. Very simple. You get to play the game to win. I like real people like that. It makes sense. It's not a bunch of hooey. The reality is actually works for every one of you. So again, Saturday this coming week, it'll be 2026. It'll be the 3rd of January. And if you didn't do a corporation today, profit, not profit, or by tomorrow, I'm going to say you blew it. All classes this weekend are still free, okay, for everybody. So I tell you to get thousands of people and get into the class. Let me teach them how to change your life, what I want to do for you as well. Kind of fun at the same time. I like goodies. You like goodies? We can play my way if you want. I think your way sucks. Sorry. I'm going to repackage you. Someone this morning says, hey, you're from Repackage America. Yeah, that was me. Incorporate you. Yeah. And Only America I gave to Don King years ago. The only problem with the name of Repackage in America, they asked me if I made boxes. So I guess the wrong name is what I picked. I made a mistake on that too. If today we take borrowed money and you buy your lifetime income, that means you took borrowed money, not taxable, into the corporation, and now you bought yourself an income. Your paycheck is offset by your house payment. You can break even and live the American dream. It's simple. Your problem is going to be you. Fourplex, apartment complex, a Wendy's, a Jack in the Box. Again, we get to play. We get to win. If you ever want me to build your credit, let me know. Simple. Why? Simple. We'll build credit for you in the corporation every time you want to. You take a picture, you scan code it. Very simple to do. Okay, I don't know if you want 50 to 100,000 or $1 million of credit, but it's fun. I like having fun. Do you like having fun yet? I want to rebuild you my way. I'm sorry you've been ripped off by so many other people in the past. Maybe a friend and family member, by the way. Let's play my way for a while. What do you have to lose? Nothing. What do you have to gain? Everything. You could have played with me a long time ago. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years in person or online. Where you been? What's wrong with you? I started the Ray Reynolds University in 2001. Got to the point we're doing $1 million a day. Isn't that fun? You got choices. Thanks, Ray. I just talked to Chris. He helped me a lot, and I filled out my nonprofit yesterday. Fantastic. All right, so have a what partner to do this, okay? Well, again, all right, it just depends on what partner. Do you have a partner in your business, or you want a partner in a business and an escrow? Do you only need to file with the state or tomorrow? Mr. Mel, all corporations are filed at state level. Whatever state you're in, you get it filed now. You get it filed, so you get a charter number today or tomorrow. Thursday, you can say it's on its what? It's on its second year. That is priceless when you give your projection to the bank. One accomplished, but basically credit is back and don't have that much money laying around. Okay, the reality is, Eric, I don't care what you have laying around. Make an effort. Go get me 10 referrals. Go get me 20 referrals. See, you can, this is the crap I hate. I can't stand. I don't even like the word hate. Okay? You could take a little bit of money, get pieces and pieces. As I build your credit, you can pay for the next piece and piece and piece. Everything else you just said is an excuse. I don't like excuses. To me, it's BS. I don't like BS. You have a choice. Every goodie there is very simple. What does it do? It represents the division. The Duffy says Ray Reynolds University. So is a Lamborghini. So is a helicopter. So is a piece. Oh, so you're not a helicopter. All right, my wife will correct me if I go home, okay? She always writes a little note saying, honey, she's my monitor. Race boats, mansions, goodies. I like goodies. But every Friday, I analyze people, and I show the world what they need to do to make them into a millionaire status. Every Friday at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. This week, it'll be 3 o'clock. Got it so far? So I'm going to guarantee in writing, this is in writing, I carry $5 million bond in red ink, real big red ink. If you break 2 rules, I will close your case and I will shut you down. There's only 2 rules. Do not jack up credit. Do not apply during the program, because you would crash the wrapper rescore and hurt the history I gave to you in your corporation divisions. Is that fair? Is it fair that if you screw this up, you take the responsibility, don't blame me? All right, years ago when I was in that coma, and there's 9 turds out there putting me down, I had to sue them. Because guess what? I'm in a coma. It's my fault. Reality is very simple. There's a lot of liars in this world today. Not everybody likes me. Hell, nobody likes you. That's how it works. So play. It's in writing, guaranteed for you. No excuses. Again, do not violate the 2 rules. That's how it works. 2009, my beautiful wife. We've been together for 22 years, 20 years of marriage. This next year will be 21. Blackjack. She's my rock. I'm in a coma. We took out that yacht in the backyard with a group of people. Watch the fireworks, no problem. Next day, I'm in a coma. Well, what do? Okay. My life got stolen. The nurse wanted to know if I'm a donor. I was given a choice to stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. My wife's falling apart. She needs me. Very simple. So don't tell me your excuses. Blah, 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 blah. We came out of coming back from coma, homeless, in our car with our kids. What do we do next? Simple. I know how to survive. I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old with a lot of crappy people. I've been shot 3 times. I've been knifed 6. No excuses for any of you. No excuses at all. I'm still here trying to help you if you pay attention. Highest kick in 81. Hit my head. Very simple. We play. I met my grandfather 3 times. His name is Richard Bishop, by the way. He won the Olympics in 1932. Maybe that's why I can jump so high. Who knows? They made a movie after him as well. Did you know what? All right. He looks like Al Capone. Now, today, you're going to change your life. You're going to write down driver's license, insurance registration. I want him changed today to P.O. Box. Write it down. If it's already done, fantastic. If it's not done, get it done. The registration of your car will be changed to a division, because you can't sacrifice you and your family anymore. You've been doing it in your life. The division. I can sacrifice the division, not the corporate of my family. I will not bring the damn pain home ever again. That's what I'm going to tell you to say. The Lamborghini. Oh, goody. It's a division of a corporation. Ooh. License plate, R.R. Reynolds University. Door said the same thing. The next one shows that you're registered to a division of a corporation incorporating you. Simple. The goodies and the goodies and the goodies. I like goodies. You like goodies? We're going to basically analyze you. We're going to put you in a rapid rescore. We're going to push your score up and away, because I invented rapid rescore and refresh 48 years ago. Every score, if you do what you're told to do, is above 750. Usually in 6 months or less. It's up to you again. If you want a 750, simple. I'm going to get you credit cards for $5,000 to $10,000. I'll put you in a rapid rescore. My paralegals will help you every step of the way. It's simple. I need to get you CFO ready. Write down CFO. You must be CFO ready, period. You have no choice. The goal is to never bring the pain home. So what happens? CFO ready. You take your picture. That's what you can do today. If you want to, take your picture, click the link below, get in the link tree, get to know me, and share this live with everybody. I'm having fun after 6 weeks. Wait till next year. Ooh, I'm going to have a blast. Oh, I got an LLC. I got a corporation, Ray. Problem is you don't have the credit reports. Let me establish them for you. I will put Experian, Treasury, and Equifax under your corporation. I will help build you up to thousands, hundred thousands of credit if you want to. It's simple. Very simple. You take a picture. If you want me to play, let's play. Let's get down to work. But I'm online 6 days a week, twice a day. I got no excuses, neither do you. 5 to 6 classes every Saturday for the last 49 years. No excuses. You get anything from me, you're stuck with me anyway. Do you want to be a millionaire? The answer is no. Say no. Because I don't want you to be part of the circus and the clowns out there. I want you to have a corporation with 9 divisions and 9 lines of credit. I want you to have 18. 9 lines of credit. Each one of these cards allow you 99 more. I only want 9 in the beginning with you. Then I want you to have 9 locations because that equals $100,000 a month of income to your corporation. Your corporation doesn't pay tax till it's profitable. Borrow money is not taxable. You learn to play my way. I can take 1 card and turn it into $1 million in 6 months or less. You want to play yet? Let me know. Division process. I'm allowed to use history to start a credit file, Experian, Treasury, and Equifax. So every division has its own credit file if we daisy chain it my way. Don't worry, I invented daisy chain in '89 as well. 113 ways to daisy chain credit. Simple. You take a picture, division process, usually a division up to $1,000. They're expensive at times, but they're worth it. It's a replacement of you. It's a replacement for every division and liability too. Today and tomorrow is the last time. It's over. It's over. So I like to give them away as much as I can. So you basically click the link below, get the link tree, get to know me, share the live with everybody, take a picture, scan code it. There you go. The bottom line is you got to change your life if you choose to today. I'm going to repackage it my way. What does this mean? My way. I want you to understand something right now. I'm going to get you to 770 to 750 if you allow me to do what I do and you do what I tell you to do. I'll guarantee it. I'll do 90%, you do 10. I'm going to get you the green Spark card. Capital One Spark cards are the only cards that show up on personal file. So we're going to keep those at 29%. All of the corporate credit cards don't show up on personal file at all. They don't show up. If I got the 160, you understand, 100,000 a green card, 2 more at 30,000, that's 160. If I did it times 9, is that $1 million? Every card can create up to $1 million for the division process. Every card that I tell you to go get. B of A has 3. Wells Fargo has 4. Inc. they have 6. They don't show up on personal file. That's up to $5 million of credit. Now we go play with the bank. The banks that I like is going to bridge the gap. 4 banks, I watch online. You can't get a line of credit at the bank. You get your payroll due. I try everything for my clients. I apply to that credit, that online crap. I get 67 calls a day, and now I have an attorney suing every one of these robocalls because they're a broker. They're full of crap. I didn't want to destroy my cell phone because of that company. Wait till I file a complaint against them. And I put in an injunction and UCC one in their life. Okay, they screwed up the wrong person, me. I don't like that. They have no idea what's going to happen to them when I put them out of business. I don't like crap. I don't like lies. Okay, here is checkbook money up to $5.4 million. Would you like to play? You're going to go to the bank and give a projection of $1 million because that's what I said to do. There's chapter 18. It's right in front of you. What are you going to do? It's illegal what? It may sue be what? It doesn't need required to what? Division process? Again, doesn't need required to what? Fictitious business name. What do you got? What do you got? I told you to take a picture of that today. That helps you reduce your debt because you jacked up your cards anyway. Supply turns into cash. Simple. If you're military or someone in your family's military, I line people all the time to get them some credit. Even if you have a 550 score, usually up to $80,000 of cards, $50,000 of credit. Let's rebuild your life, and let's rebalance your score to get more. Your problem is you don't know how to play the game to win. And if you're service, thank you for your service. Or someone in your family, thank them too. I only got Navy because I was in a government program as a kid. So I got my cards too, but I was unclassified, whatever that means to you. All right. Every dashboard for what? Experian, Equifax, TransUnion business reports is tax ID based. I designed it in 1987. I told you to take a picture there. There's your future. There's your dream. Monica, yes, can we help you? Of course we can. All right, you already answered your question. The goal is very simple as we play the game. There's auto income, people. That's what you should have did your whole life. Why you didn't, I don't know. When you drive by the Wendy's later today, ask yourself, why don't you own the damn thing? Why don't you own a piece of it? There's no owner there. It's a management company. Why? Why didn't you look at the things you pass by every day since you were 10 years old? I told you to take a picture of this. This is your future. There's your screensaver. There's your future for 2026. That's your goal. That's your dream. You'll be a puppet master. You'll do it my way, my way, my way. We're going to line you up and rebuild you. This is checkbook money. This is blueprint loan. There are many ways to do this too. If you play with me, you're going to write a check to escrow. I never want that money ever. You're writing a check to escrow. I'll help line you up and I'll coach you for that process. But you're writing the check to own a piece. When you allow someone to do it for you, that's called dumb. What do? Coaching up to a year, you get 10 escrows to close. That's the ultimate goal for you. 3 people plus me, up to $3,200 a month. That's not a lot, but it comes in forever. And now it comes into a division. Let's do it again and again and again. Let's do it 10 times. Let's do it 100 times. Auto income. $50,000, I need $200,000 as a down payment. I need $75,000. I need $7,500 a month. $100,000, $1 million to get a Wendy's restaurant, whatever you want. Numbers never lie, only people lie. We're going to readjust down payments or cash flow. When I put in my book when I was 15, Cash Flow, Future Time, Financial Freedom, there's your future. Right there, right there, right there. There's your 2026, by the way. Your goal is to be a puppet master. It has been all along. Your goal is to play, as this represents 1,013 divisions. I like that. It makes sense to me. I don't own anything. I'm not dumb enough to put some on my name. I don't even have a personal bank account. Well, what are those? You see, you got choices today. Your division will be 4A. Mine will be 4. Then we'll have a B, C, D, and an F. You're going to own a piece. It's your piece forever until you want to leave it to somebody. It's simple. You will have an irrevocable trust, just like the Rockefellers did it right. We're going to play my way. I'm going to blueprint every one of you if you allow me to. That would be the goal. What kind of Navy Federal? All right, personal account, Kim. All I want is a personal account. That's all I want you to have, that red card, debit card. That's it. Okay, we're going to line this up. Okay, you're kind of being repetitive now. Well, the reality is I'm going to repeat it because you got to get it here. I'm going to say it 1,000 times till you get it right. How's that? Okay, you're going to make sure it's secondhand. Blueprint call can be up to $5,000. Again, what do? All right, today, if you partner with me, it actually becomes a free situation, but it's up to you. The goal is very simple as we play the game to win. Screenshot, that's all you need to do. All right, click the link in the bio, share the like, share it with me, help everybody else. I want to help you. It's simple. I'm going to tell you a corporation's a legal person 1,000,000 times. Because every time you start to think and you get to talk, the people in this office, every time I hear them talk, it's like hearing myself. I reprogram them too. I'm going to reprogram you. Because you got to learn to walk and talk the right way. 100,000 in credit, personal business, a blueprint call, monthly calls, 18 book CDs, a full foundation, 18 divisions. That's like $30,000, which is worth it. But okay. But again, today is up to you. Because you do it with me and you do a screensaver and you do what you get to do, take a picture, screenshot. What the goal is simple. Click the link below. Check the bio and all the pieces. And what do? You get to get it back to me for free. That's kind of the goal to play. Now, if you play with me for a year, all right, it's terrible. I'm going to force you. It's terrible. You're going to close 10 escrows. That means you should have up to $100,000 a month. You've all wasted $30,000, $50,000, $100,000 in your life, kind of wasted, I'd say kind of pissed it away. How about if we build you $200,000 in credit, a blueprint call, 12 months with me? Every 3 weeks, I tell you what to do. How about that? Every 3 weeks, we're on the phone, and I'm going to tell you what to do. It's simple. I like that. But again, take a picture, screenshot it. Okay, scan code, click the link in the bio, share me with everybody you got. Help me get to 11,000, 12,000 followers because I'm going to blow it up. I want to be one of the number ones on TikTok next year because I'm having fun. This platform has been fun. I would love every step of the way. Look beyond that curtain every day, and understand something today. I tell you to stay safe, strong, do your best. Let Jesus do the rest. Amen to that too. Today at 3:15, 3:16, I started in live in the morning. Now at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm live again. I am live twice a day, 6 days a week, Saturday classes, 6 classes on Saturday. You're stuck with me. You're going to hear things to the point you get it to your brain. You're going to understand it secondhand. That's what you need to do, but it's going to be up to you. The ultimate goal is I want you to have a great New Year's. I'd like you to have the profit now profit set up right away. So that way on Thursday, you can say it's on the second year, but I can't force you to do what I tell you to do. I will be telling you what to do if you show up again and again, because I'm going to tell you what to do, because I don't like your way. Your way didn't get to million to billion instructions. I did. I want you to play my way, because your way, I'm going to say it sucks. That's just my opinion today. So again, share 10 lives plus the other people. Thank you very much, Ray. Well, again, understand how to play. All right. Do you have an LLC also today? All right. And I have a business name. Well, again, Monica, you decide what type you want. LLC will be converted to S. It's a corporation anyway. C is converted to S anyway as you do these pieces. So you can get a nonprofit or corporation or LLC or both of those, which I'd say do it right away for both of those. Again, go to the link, click the link. You'll see it on the link tree. File it, get it done. If you need some help, call the office. They'll help you right away. Simple. As someone said, they talk to Chris. I'm trying, but the line's busy. Well, it's always busy. Again, what do? DM me your phone number. Okay, DM me. All right. Basically, we'll have Nicholas have someone call. All right. Believe it or not, I'm still one of the number one consult worldwide. I've sold more corporations on planet Earth than anybody times 10, by the way, times 10. So guess what? As you get to know me, I get to know you as well. We get to help people. What a concept. And I'm having fun on TikTok. It's been great. How are we setting up an LLC? All right. It's going to be online. If you go to the link tree, you just file it and just click the link to say you want, pick the name. There you're done. You want someone to help you, a paralegal or a special to help you right away. 800-254-9506. Again, if it's busy a little bit, believe me, it'll be unbusy in a minute or two. DM me your phone number or anything else. Give it to basically our engineer here. And this is Nicholas. He'll get your phone number. Someone will call you right away. Our goal is to help every one of you build that blueprint for you. Blueprint for you right away. That's simple. So that's how we can do it. All right, it's going to be up to you. So if I don't talk to you tomorrow morning at 3 o'clock in the morning and you blew this, I'm going to tell you on Thursday you could have done this and that as well, but it's up to you. 800-254-9506. Click the link below. Get the link tree. Get to know me. I'm Ray Reynolds, the godfather of credit. 60 billion of credit both for my clients and myself over the last 49 years. I'm online 6 days a week. I have no excuse, neither do you. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all. Is everything off?